Hi guys, I really want to make this video, but I also really don't know how to go about making this video because there's a lot I want to talk about and I don't know where to begin, so I may start rambling in this, but I'm just so fed up with this. I mean, look at this one, what, 20 seconds in and that's happened already. You may have watched on my channel a while ago a match on Ravendown where it was just Lancers, Hammerbursts, and we sat there for about 20 minutes. This time actually I was playing on PC, so obviously I had my keyboard. And I didn't want to start shit talking, but I just wanted to see what the hell they were doing. I don't understand the motivation, shall we say, to play the way people do. Because I don't see the fun in it when nobody moves. It can't be. And before we go any further, if you're one of the people who do play like that, hide with rifles to win, I'm not even going to hate. Just please, can you try and explain why? Like, why is the win so important? If you were playing esports or competitive, I'd get that. But a ranked team deathmatch? If you can tell me the incentive, then please, I'm all ears. But to carry on with this, I make this video really because of a video I watched last week from Ess Beanzy. If you haven't watched it already, I will link it in the description. You've definitely got to go and watch that. He made some brilliant points on there. But he was asking the question about the montage community and where all the teams and the players have gone. I know where they've gone. They've given up with this utter shit game. It's impossible. I don't know what people do to get clips on this game now. I don't really watch many montages anymore, to be honest with you. I don't know if they play social or playing five-mans or if they're just a lot better than me. I don't know. But I have played quite a bit of this game, and I don't find myself getting into any situations where I can go and hit clips the way they do. And part of Beanzy's video is talking about standards and things like along that nature. I physically don't see how people can meet those standards anymore. For me, something like, I don't know, a random clip like a quad nasher, that'd be a random clip. I rarely even find a situation so I can get one of those now. It's just people hiding across the map with a Lancer. I'd really hoped that the last update where they removed the Hammerburst from core, I thought that would really help. I suppose it did a bit, but it's just still such a problem with the rifles being the way they are. I'm not just going to make this whole video about rifles again because I've spoken about that so many times, but I've definitely got to mention it because it's important. It just encourages camping. Now, what am I putting on the chat now? I'm watching this with you. What's he saying? Yeah, even this guy that I'm against, who's playing like this, is saying about how TC and how they don't care. That's going to take me on to the next point. They really don't. Now, on Beanzy's video, I was actually talking to the Razed Edge, Pete. I have nothing but respect for Pete. He's done so much for the community over the years, what with Gears Clip a Day, the time he's put into that for the community. He deserves to be close to TC. Not knocking him whatsoever. But I do disagree with him. And I didn't think I ever would, because I thought he, obviously coming from montage community, I thought he'd see our point of view. But there must be something somewhere where he has a different experience to what I do. Now, I can only assume that it's because he's close to TC, and when he tries to speak to them, they'll listen. Now, for me, obviously I have my own issues, but I'm also trying to help the community. As I've mentioned on my channel a couple of times, I'm an admin of a Facebook Gears group. We're nearing 17,000 people. It's a lot of people, to be honest with you. It's a lot of people having problems. But whenever I try and give any feedback to TC or ask for any help, it is point blank ignored. That is really bad. If I was just asking for myself and it was a case of, oh, we can't reply to everybody, I'd understand that. But when I'm making it clear that it's on behalf of so many people, for the sake of the customers, you'd think they'd have the decency to respond, at least saying, okay, we're acknowledging this, we'll look into it. Even if it was something as small as that, it would mean so much in terms of us feeling like they're actually interested in the problems. Because if anything, the problems are getting worse and worse. Now, the reason I mentioned Pete is because he was actually surprised that I don't like TC. That's my reason for it. It's near impossible to get a response. The only time I've had a response in the last maybe 6 months, if I'm going to guess, was actually a few days ago, and I feel that the only reason I got a response was because I actually tagged Moo Milk in the tweet. I get along well with Richie, and I said that I really hope that his 200,000 subscribers follow him onto Fortnite, because that seems to be where people are having fun. He's having fun, and I really wouldn't be recommending Gears of War to anybody now, so I really hope his fans go and follow that other game. I really do. And I never thought I'd say that for Gears of War, because Gears of War was one of the first games I ever played on Xbox. So to see it go down a hill like this and for me to start shit talking the game, I didn't think I'd ever be doing it, but I can't possibly experience so many issues on this and then go and recommend it to somebody. I couldn't do it. So yeah, they actually responded to me then, which was a bit coincidental, wasn't it? But even then, it wasn't helpful. I can't remember my exact tweet, but it was something on the lines of having problems with the servers, taking in excess of an hour all the time to find matches. When I find a match, I'm on the wrong server, so it's always laggy. The server like dissolving, giving me a half-hour ban for no reason, just all the time. So I just messaged them asking for some help. And after I mentioned Moo in it, they actually did respond with just a link to a website, and all it was showing me peak times for different regions, for different game modes. That isn't what I asked, but that was the end of my help. I can't see Gears of War moving forward with this sort of community support or customer support, whatever you want to call it. It's going nowhere. Now, to go back to, I'm going to mention him for the last time, because I don't want to keep mentioning his name, he's done nothing wrong, but when I was talking to Pete, he couldn't see that. He was surprised that I felt like that. So really, if you have experiences like that, where you try contacting them, you get nowhere, please let me know, because I want to see if it's just me. Well, actually no, I know it's not me, because going back to our page, there's thousands and thousands and thousands all posting problems every week, and it's nearly everybody. The majority of the group is having problems, and the weird thing is, there's some people there who talk like it's absolutely great, have no problems whatsoever. I don't know if we've got different games or what, but the vast majority don't seem happy. Where do I even go with this now? Oh yeah, go back to Beanzy's video. Yeah, I don't think it's just the montages that have given up on this game. As I just said, thousands of people having it that are just casual players. I think it's the community in general is giving up on the game, and they're giving up on the company that's running it. Now, let me know, do you think the same as me? Like, I'm rambling, I'm well aware, I'm 11 minutes in. Do you think the same as me? I don't even know what to say. I'm just sat here looking at this gameplay that you were watching now. I don't know what to say. What do you say about what you're seeing now? Look at it. Look. You can't do nothing. But later in the video, I actually start talking to that one of the guys on the other team, and he starts saying out how he's only playing like that because the game's so bad. And the thing is, I get that, and probably me typing probably set him off more. I'm fully aware of that. But Did they not see that they're just making it worse by doing that? Do you get into games where it's like this? Because I seem to get them all the time. And some people on our page rather, say that it's never like this, and it must just be me. I must be the unluckiest player ever if that's the case. I don't even know I'm going this damn video now. I'm just so fed up. There's been talks about, obviously with Gears 2 having its 4K improvements recently. A few people have been speculating, is Gears 5 going to be announced this year? As a Gears fan, I would love that, but as a Gears fan, seeing what's happened to Gears 4, I don't know if I want that. I look at how people play, but the question I suppose has to be, is it the company or is it the players? Because obviously the company have provided this sort of environment for the players to play in, but the players are knowingly abusing it. Look, people just will do anything now for a win. I know I'm rambling, I'm talking utter crap, but I'm sure there's a point I wanted to make, and I'm probably just going to end this audio recording now and think about it and add it in, because it was a good point. I'll be back soon once I've actually got a brain that works. Okay, I'm an idiot. I spent the last quarter of an hour trying to remember what I was actually going to say, and I haven't got a clue. Sorry. So, we're just going to try and sort this video now, because there's about 10 minutes to go on it. If you could just let me know what you think, not so much about Gears 4, because I think most people agree about what's wrong with Gears 4. I want to know what you think about the future for Gears 5 and 6. Do you think it's even got a future, or is this just been too much of a disaster for the community? Obviously esports, that's not going to have a problem, that's doing really well. But for the casual community, being just public players or montages, obviously still going into public matches but going for clips, do you think there's any hope for it? Do you think our community is ever going to be back the way it was, where we had teams all making content, all supporting one of each other? Obviously there was always shit talking, but that was part of the fun, wasn't it? Come on. But I can't explain it, but our community had a family feel to it. Everybody seemed to know each other. You got into a game and there's other montages there, and there was instantly sort of a mutual respect. I don't even really see montages anymore, but when I do come across them, that's not there anymore. They just go around bagging each other. That's not helping, is it? So yeah, what do you think about the future of Gears? Do you disagree with me for what I've said? I don't know, just let me know. But for me, I don't think Gears 5 will succeed whatsoever if it stays under the same management. Now, I don't necessarily mean the company, but whoever's in charge of making big decisions maybe needs to hand that to somebody else, to let somebody else have a go, because too many big decisions have been made with this game and it's wrecked it. I think they need to really up their game with servers. They need to listen to the community a lot more than they do, and I'm going to sound arrogant, but I don't want to just go around listening to all the scrubs. I don't want to make it another noob friendly game. I don't want them to make it so someone can just pick up the game and start beating good players. That shouldn't be like that. What's the point? Make the game the way it used to be, where it rewarded skill. That's a good start. But equally, it's not just all on the company making the game. Obviously, they play a big part, but the community, stop playing like dickheads. It's a public match. Get a grip. Your rank means nothing. What are you doing? If you want to go and win a match, go and play GB. See how well you do against people that are trying to do it back against you. Because I guarantee if you go 5-man mortar with lancers, you're not going to win. And rambling again. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, if you're still watching and listening to me talking bollocks, thank you. I'm just fed up. You can probably tell. I can't even put any emphasis into what I'm saying. I'm just sat here looking at my screen, my head in my hands actually right now. Yeah, things need to change.
I'll never get tired of that. Contact! Oh, come on, man! Hey! Bring it! Eyes on target!
Enemy mark! Throwing smoke! Locked and loaded! Enemy mark!
Ain't this a shame? Your blood is everywhere. Hey! It's not too late to run! Yeah, I'm back.
Contact! Enemy spotted! Come on, stupid piece of shit!
Locked and loaded. Enemy spotted!
Sergeant!